I went into monk mode for one simple reason. I had enough of being broke. So what exactly is monk mode? Monk mode is putting everything useless on hold while using a total self-improvement framework for improving yourself, your worth, and taking control of all your passions, vices, and desires, once and for all. Most men fail to adopt self-improving lifestyle choices and habits into their everyday life because they get caught up in the daily grind. These men struggle with quitting everything that holds them back, such as self-destroying habits that suck up their time. They're easily distracted by useless garbage such as television, mainstream music, video games, junk food, pornography, and consumerism in general. Monk mode is all about eliminating useless distractions and focusing only on becoming a better man by filling up your daily schedule with activities that improve you as a man. Obviously, this process is going to demand focus and sacrifice, but for those who follow through, for those who stick it out, the benefits and rewards you get in return, a new direction you take up, and the ultimate power you feel from the self-control you'll practice will feed your growth immeasurably. Your self-esteem, self-control, and sheer confidence will grow like never before. What you must sacrifice: you're going to stop wasting time on useless social gatherings and degenerate activities. These activities suck up all your free time, while you lose energy and motivation to do what will propel you forward mentally and financially. Monk mode is not for quitters or half-doers. You either do it right or you fuck off back to the degenerate town of delicate snowflakes. You will struggle and perhaps cry at the start. Your brain will try and sabotage everything you're trying to achieve. But after a short while, you will accept this new way of life. Heck, many of you will start to even enjoy it. So what are these degenerate and useless distractions that most men waste their time on? Going to the bar to drink and piss out alcohol, playing video games, watching television and Hollywood movies, masturbating to pornography, wasting hours daily on the internet, social media and forums, abusing drugs, cigarettes and alcohol, chasing women for sex and useless hookups via online dating apps. You might be doing all of the above or some of the above. It doesn't matter. All these degenerate activities are keeping you away from self-fulfillment, from achieving financial independence, from success. These time-sucking activities give you no benefit in the long run, but they sure are great at wasting your energy, your time, and the best and most productive years of your life. Living a life of self-indulgence and continuous instant gratification leads to a downward spiral of wasted time, frustration, and failure. By sitting behind your computer jerking off to porn, watching television, and playing video games, you leave no time, no energy, and no desire to engage in activities that build long-term value and prosperity in your life. It's either one or the other. No great MMA fighter or an athlete became a world champion by practicing once a week. It takes daily steps and daily action for many years to achieve success. You can't expect greatness, be it on a personal or professional level, without investing in yourself. This is why, my friends, monk mode is the ultimate frame of mind and lifestyle that's dedicated to maximize your potential in all areas of your life. Quit hanging out with losers. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. You can't soar like an eagle when you hang out with turkeys. Avoid spending time with people who watch television and are brain-dead zombies. All they talk about is consumerism, watching sports, politics, and other mind-numbing topics that will detract you from your goals in life. Be polite and excuse yourself. You must stop all the distractions. Every sheeple people, lamestream media, you need to cut it all out. Only then you'll be able to focus on transforming your own life for the better. Monk mode is all about self-analysis, isolation, and self-improvement. Monk mode means, quote, going your own way. By removing yourself from society for a while, you can examine and correct your focus, work out where you're going, and deal with your personal addictions and self-sabotaging behavior. You will deal with your weak points by actively tackling the problem. Self-analysis is to look inside you. You need to spot your negatives, weak points, realize they exist, and then accepting and challenging them. Hiding and running away from your problems is a weakling's way of coping. During monk mode, You must tackle all your problems and desires head on. Only then you will ever set yourself free from these time-wasting, degenerate blood-sucking activities. By accepting your weak points, you tell yourself that you know something is wrong, but you are man enough to admit and change it. Isolation. By being alone and isolated from the rest of society, be it physically or mentally, you force yourself to focus on assessing yourself and improving yourself. Engaging with other people during this phase will only hurt your progress. Dealing with other people's problems, their affairs, and general consumerism will make it hard to dive within you and see yourself from another perspective. When you are alone and focused, you are determined to make monk mode work. Most people are confused about who they are, what they want, and where their life is headed. You don't want to be like these average people. To achieve greatness, you need to identify your goals and then calculate how you're going to achieve them. Action is louder than words. You must go, do, and get. Be a man of action. Improvement. What are you going to change and improve during monk mode? Self-improvement can be any of the following: lifting weights, calisthenics, or playing sports. Keeping a clean and tidy house or apartment makes everything else more organized in your life. Learning another language, which boosts your skills and opens up a new way to connect with people. Reading books that teach people about the real world and real life. No comics books. If you're studying a trade or a practical degree, medical, engineering, etc., then bust your ass and study hard to get your diploma. Learn to play a musical instrument. Learn martial arts. Learn about being funny and charismatic. Make new friends and stop being socially inept. Learn about the carnivore diet and a natural way of living. The sooner and younger you are when you begin monk mode, the better. That doesn't mean that if you are past 40, that you should just give up. If you faulted yourself for most of your younger years, then it's better to make the change now rather than at 50 years old. When we discover something life-changing, we always wish if only we found this idea 5 or 10 years ago. When you make the most use of your time and realize that time itself is the greatest treasure you have in your life, and how wasting it on degenerate activities will feel when you are assessing your entire life on your deathbed. Working a day job, you are literally prostituting your best hours of the day, working the job you hate, making money for a boss you despise. If only you had enough balls and drive and desire to quit the damn job and work for yourself. You can be fired tomorrow, but you still somehow believe that job security is real. You're making barely enough to pay for your bills and rent, but somehow you dream of becoming rich there. You think that starting your own business is risky, in the process sabotaging your own success. The goal is to utilize your free time to make it work for you. In other words, why sell your time for $20 an hour when you can engineer your life to make an unlimited amount of money only limited by your own drive and desire? Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Surround yourself with people who are honest, funny, and lighthearted. Make sure they are not time wasters or whingers who act like a victim. They say laughter is the best medicine. Make sure to include that as part of your life. Having the ability to laugh at yourself is key to staying grounded and real. Being too serious all the time will exhaust your brain power. Use humor as a way to unwind. It beats the pants of using drugs and alcohol. Completing monk mode. So when do you know you are done with monk mode? The answer is straightforward. When you have the capacity and power of will to resist time-wasting, junk activities and keep working on improving your life on a daily basis. It can take some time before you reach this point, but with self-discipline and determination, it can be achieved. When you live your life in monk mode, you'll be on your way to greatness, self-control, and the ultimate freedom from everything that held you back before. You'll be too busy living the good life, keeping busy with activities that push you further to success, health, and self-mastery. You simply won't have time to waste on crap like before because you will recall how unproductive and self-harming they are. You will truly understand how valuable our time really is. When you finish the monk mode program, it does not mean you can go back to being a time-wasting degenerate. Keep pushing yourself to get better because nobody else will. Don't fall off the wagon. Commit and sacrifice now so it gets much easier later. Don't do half-ass. It's pointless. Do it like a real pro who's proud of what he has achieved. And regarding that negative voice inside your head that tells you to do it later, to give up, and to go back to being mediocre, ignore it by being busy and being an action man. If you want to get started on monk mode, there is one book I recommend to take full control of your life, desires and ambition, and that book is, quote, Monk Mode, The Path of the Ultimate and the Key to Self-Mastery by Victor Pride. I'll place the link in the video description. For more content, make sure to check out drivenanddesired.com, and to boost your life and energy levels through the roof, check out kokatexpress.com.
Drop the bass, Kitty.
And if you want to protect your online privacy and help my channel out at the same time, visit drivenanddesired.com/NordVPN. If you sign up through that link, I will earn a small commission to keep this channel as well as my other projects like drivenanddesired.com going. Take us out, kitty.
I got money in the bank. Shut it with your thing.